Have you ever wondered why you can't stick to an exercise routine, even when you know it's good for you? You start strong, full of motivation, but a week later, the running shoes are gathering dust, and the guilt starts creeping in. What if I told you there's a form of exercise slower than walking, yet it can burn up to 2.5 times the calories? It sounds like it breaks the laws of physics, but it's a revolutionary philosophy from Japan that's changing lives. Stick with me, because what I'm about to share isn't just an exercise tip. It's a complete mindset shift that could change your relationship with fitness forever. And the psychology behind why it works is surprisingly simple. Let's get real for a second. Why do so many of us give up on running? The core problem isn't laziness. It's that our brains have been hijacked by a faulty idea of what exercise is supposed to be. We've been programmed with a toxic belief: no pain, no gain. We think exercise has to be a grueling battle, leaving us breathless and exhausted. If traditional running is a speeding Ferrari, this method is like a classic vintage car. It's not about speed, it's about enjoying the journey. This is called super slow jogging. And no, it's not just a weaker version of jogging. The official definition is running at a pace as slow as, or even slower than, walking. This idea completely shatters our old beliefs. It tells us that you can get an amazing workout, break a sweat, and feel fantastic without the punishing agony we associate with running. It's like a system reboot for your entire approach to fitness. The old system screams, faster, harder, push through the pain. But this new system gently whispers, slow down, enjoy this is for you. And here's the kicker, backed by science. This gentle pace burns 1.9 to 2.5 times more calories than walking at the same speed. Let that sink in. You get almost double the benefit with what feels like less effort. This isn't magic. It's the biggest gift science has given to those of us who struggle with exercise. It forces us to shift from a consumer mindset to an investor mindset. A consumer thinks, I ran 3 miles and burned 300 calories. An investor thinks, today, I comfortably deposited another day of health into my long-term wellness account. You're not draining your willpower, you're building it. The sad truth is, most people fail at fitness not because they don't try hard enough, but because they try too hard. They start like sprinters in a marathon. Super slow jogging is the wisdom of pacing yourself for the long run, literally. So why is this lazy method so incredibly effective? It all comes down to how it reprograms your body. Think of your body as a high-tech machine. Traditional running is like flooring the gas pedal over and over, causing wear and tear. Super slow jogging is like giving that machine a gentle, regular tune-up. Here's a shocking fact. When you run normally, the impact on your knees can be 2 to 3 times your body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, that's up to 450 pounds of pressure on your joints with every single step. No wonder so many people get injured. Super slow jogging changes the game. By taking small, consistent steps, you keep your center of gravity stable. This dramatically reduces the impact, making it a blessing for anyone with sensitive joints. But you might be thinking, is a pace that's slow really doing anything? Absolutely. The effectiveness of exercise is determined more by duration and consistency than by speed. Because this method is so comfortable, you can easily go for 30 or 60 minutes, a length of time that might seem impossible with high-intensity running. This method also activates your body's slow-twitch muscle fibers. Think of these as your body's marathon runners. They have incredible endurance and are experts at burning fat for fuel. Fast, intense exercise uses fast-twitch fibers, the sprinters, which burn sugar and tire out quickly. You're literally training your body to become a more efficient fat-burning machine. But what about the psychological barriers? This is where the true genius of this method lies. If building an exercise habit is like building a castle, willpower is the army you send to attack the walls of laziness. That army usually gets tired and gives up. Super slow jogging isn't an army, it's the secret key that unlocks the gate. It doesn't fight your laziness, it makes peace with it. Psychology tells us that the single biggest obstacle to forming a new habit is the activation energy, that initial push it takes to get started. A study once found that people who were simply told to put on their running shoes and step outside every day were 3 times more likely to stick with an exercise habit than those told to run for 30 minutes at high intensity. Why? Because the barrier to starting was almost zero. Super slow jogging eliminates the barrier. You don't need special clothes, a gym, or even a plan. You can just start. Your brain can't find an excuse to say no. This approach also tricks our ancient, energy-hoarding brains. We evolved to conserve energy for survival, which is why our brain's default mode is to prefer the couch. When you move this slowly, your brain doesn't register it as a major energy expense. It doesn't sound the alarm or flood you with resistance. It quietly lets you get the work done. Once you start, a powerful chain reaction begins. The first thing you'll notice isn't the weight loss, but a change in your energy and mood. This isn't just a placebo. Gentle, sustained exercise is one of the best ways to trigger the release of endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, your brain's feel-good chemicals. You get the famous runner's high without the punishing effort. Many people find it improves their sleep, eases muscle soreness, and even helps with issues like constipation by stimulating your digestive system in a relaxed state. It's a ripple effect of wellness. Ultimately, super slow jogging teaches us a profound life philosophy. Slow is fast, and less is more. We live in a culture that celebrates hustle and burnout, but this reminds us that sustainable progress is far more powerful than short bursts of self-punishment. True success isn't about being the fastest. It's about finding a rhythm you can sustain for a lifetime. It's about giving yourself permission to be a beginner, to go at your own pace, and to choose enjoyment over suffering. So here's my challenge to you. Just for 10 minutes. Step outside and start running slower than you walk. Forget about how it looks. Forget about calories. Just feel the air, your breath, and the gentle rhythm of your feet. That small, seemingly silly act might just be the smartest investment you ever make in your health and happiness. What do you think about this approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this helpful, give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe for more insights into the psychology of a better life. We'll see you in the next one.